Video games come in all types of difficulty levels, ranging from casual, quick and easy all the way up to frustratingly challenging. Retro games tended to offer much greater challenge than modern titles. In this video, I'm going to run through my list of the 7 hardest video games of all time. Number 7. Aliens vs Predator. The original PC version from 1999 lets you play as a Marine, Predator, or Alien, and boy is it tough. The general movement of the player and the interface aren't the best, and the weapons, while authentic to the movie franchises, are just woefully underpowered. Suffice to say, you will die in this game a ridiculous amount of times. However, multiplayer deathmatch and team deathmatch are a lot of fun, even though you'll probably die there even more often. Number 6. Ghouls and Ghosts. If you enjoy dying, you'll love this game. One of the most unforgiving platform games you'll ever play. You play as a knight, fighting against various undead and demonic creatures. Your armor is about as strong as tissue paper because one hit reduces you to your underwear. One more hit and you're a dead man. A classic example of a tough retro game. Number 5. Dark Souls. An action RPG game set in a large open world environment. You play as a cursed human taking a pilgrimage out of the undead asylum to the kingdom of Lordran. Not only are the enemies you encounter ferociously powerful, but other players can enter your world and cause you grief too. The game takes some time to master, but it is a rewarding experience. Number 4. Midnight Resistance. A side-scrolling action shooting game that really necessitates 2 players playing together in order for you to finish the game. There's bullets flying at you from every angle and you'll die an insane amount of times. Thankfully, there's enough power-ups and decent weapons to provide a compelling reason for you to keep playing. Number 3. The 11th Hour. The 90s FMV adventure game sequel to the original 7th Guest. The 11th Hour is set once again in the Stouth Mansion and features a 2-hour interactive movie. This is a point-and-click adventure in the strictest sense. Player movement is on rails, so there's no full freedom of movement. You explore a large haunted mansion, looking to unravel its mysteries. But it's the game's logic puzzles that truly confound. The biggest challenge in this game is overcoming some of the most difficult puzzles you'll ever encounter. This is Mensa candidate stuff. You'll likely skip a good deal of them, which thankfully is an option sometimes, but the final puzzle cannot be bypassed, and it's by far the most difficult and head-scratching puzzle of the lot. This game is extremely difficult to finish. Number 2. Ninja Gaiden and the Ninja Gaiden Sigma series, the remake of the popular Ninja Gaiden franchise, which has been notorious for its high difficulty level. This over-the-shoulder action-adventure hack-and-slash game pits you against hordes of enemies that will kill you with relative ease. Mastery of this game takes serious practice. And finally, number 1, a game you probably weren't expecting. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the Master System version, is one of the most difficult but rewarding games I've ever played. It's a much trickier and conventional platformer than its more illustrious and well-known Mega Drive cousin. Levels are extremely complex, wonderfully designed, and insanely elaborate. Moreover, the end-level bosses are excruciatingly difficult because there's no rings in the last act of each level, and finding all of the Chaos Emeralds will take all of your powers of patience and perseverance. They are well hidden throughout the various acts of each level and almost impossible to find. It's a huge game, offering much greater challenge than the Mega Drive Genesis version. So guys, that was my list of the 7 hardest video games of all time. Let me know what you believe to be the hardest games you've ever played. Be sure to hit that like button and of course hit that big red subscribe button to keep up to date with everything that's happening here on Computing Forever. Check out my previous video over on the left hand side. Thanks again for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.